I want to take you on a 360 studio tour. What that means is if you're on a phone or if you're on a tablet, you can actually take that phone and move it around, physically move it around, up, down, and you can see more of the screen. This video is capturing 360 degrees. If you're on a laptop or a desktop, it's a little more cumbersome. You have to click the screen and move it around, but you can still see all around. If you're on a TV, probably not the best video for you. If at any point in the video you want to see more, you can just pause and you can continue to see all around the studio. You can see up, down, left, right, even when the video is paused on YouTube. So this is such an amazing technology, and I can't wait to bring you this 360 studio tour.
You didn't know I was
This is
inside?
where I learned all these things. I learned about
See?
other people. I'm like, okay.
So fun. Would you mind showing us around?
Sure.
Just a quick walk through here.
Yeah.
Could just start in the back here.
Yeah.
You know, this is where we do our classes, and I predominantly do all my wheel throwing here, all my making here, and then I cart everything to my home studio.
Okay.
But yeah, we have 3 wheels up here, but I always tuck away 3 more so we can do a class of 6.
Okay. And that happens right here?
Yep, take the table down. We got enough room to do 6.
So y'all teach the wheel too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What ages do you
You know, most people that sign up are, you know, teenager to retired.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do kids classes with the city,
Oh, cool.
which is fun. It's called Friday Kids Camp.
How big is Salida? Salida?
6,000 for Salida itself, but then there's so much building and people moving in and around the area. I couldn't give you a good number. You know, 15,000 maybe.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
And you get a lot of traffic too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have never taught pottery. Maya just started, she's saving up for a car. She just started teaching kids pottery.
Mm-hmm.
She's in week 4. 3 weeks under your belt.
Well, yeah, 3 weeks I've already.
So she has a little bit of experience with this now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm at 13.
I love working with the little kids, like
so cute.
7 to 10, because they just kind of like, I'm going to make this and I'm going to do this. And they listen a little bit to your instruction, but
Yeah, I'm not.
they're just like, all of a sudden they've got this thing and
Yeah.
it's cool.
It is super cool.
Yeah. So my drying racks are over here. Right now it's filled with pottery because we just had a firing.
Okay,
And
fun.
so I've got orders getting ready to be picked up. A couple pots are ready to go out the door.
So fun.
And
Is this mostly
student
your
work a little bit here.
Okay. Is any of your work here?
Yeah, almost everything, like from, not this, but everything here, minus the student work.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really, is that a Dutch oven?
It's like a tall casserole, like tall lidded one.
Uh-huh.
It's a cool piece though. It turned out really nice.
Beautiful.
It's
Holy
a Shino.
cow. So are you,
Still needs some grinding though. I had a little piece of lid stick. Look at that. But nothing like a little Dremel can do it.
yeah. So is this soda fire? What are you doing here?
No, this is cone 10 reduction.
Okay.
And then like this is cone 6 oxidation. These are my student work, private lesson stuff, you know. But I have a soda kiln, I have reduction, and electric kilns and raku.
Okay, you have it all.
I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of kilns. That's why it's all at home,
Okay.
because I have space and
The kilns are at home.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and probably have to take on some extra insurance too if you did it here.
I wish I could do it all downtown. I've got this back area which it gives me a parking area. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, well, maybe I could squeeze a kiln in there, but I don't think so. Parking is important.
Y'all need the parking, man. I just experienced the parking.
We do special events at our home studio though, where we'll have people come over and do a raku party.
Okay.
And I've done a little bit of high fire workshop, but mostly just electric is good enough for people who are really beginning.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just the magic of something that was dirt and now is hard and they're drinking out of is
yeah,
pretty cool.
that's one of the things that I really got me into it back in the early days was like you're taking a piece of mud,
Yeah.
you know, piece
Yeah.
of clay, and you're gonna make something that's like they're gonna dig it up archaeologically
Yeah.
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 hundreds of years from now.
Yeah.
You know, that's like really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Play with fire, you know.
Yeah.
So this is just the wheel throwing area. I've got pots that I made yesterday drying. Gonna finish those up today.
Who did that one?
This one, unfortunately, is a second. It's a funky Shino piece.
That's beautiful. Oh
But-
my gosh. Is that the slump mold you used for it? Or
I did, yeah.
Okay.
But I got this one little spot here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
So we use it for in-house parties. Like
Okay.
we'll just do hors d'oeuvres and First Friday stuff, you know.
You can't beat it though. That's beautiful.
It did turn out pretty cool. I like that it crawled a little bit too.
Yeah.
It's kind of different.
Neat. Okay.
So
You got
then we
three-
also have a slab roller,
Okay.
clay drying area, wedging.
I'm not going to go over
It's
there.
a mess in here, but
Okay.
I do have a Peter Pugger, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes life easy,
Yeah.
mixing clay and stuff.
Just so you can like put your slop in there with some. You mean a pug mill? That? How do you use it exactly?
You want me to show you real quick?
You might.
I'm not going to turn it on, but so usually I'll clear this whole area out. But yeah, sorry about the mess
You're
here.
great.
We're in between.
Studio.
So we'll dry the clay, that's clay slop that's in the buckets from throwing, from classes, whatever. And when it gets to a nice workable consistency, we'll throw it in the pug mill here. This can take about 30 pounds, 35 pounds. And this has a giant auger in it, mixes it all up real good. And then you de-air it with the vacuum. And then
So it puts it under pressure. And you have the auger that's pushing it out.
it's mixing it up real good, real good. And then when you're ready to pug, you flip directions on the auger and it comes out here in nice long tubes.
Oh, so this is a mixing cavity.
Yes.
It's under pressure. And you flip directions to get it to squirt out.
Yeah. So it's like kind of mixing up in this area, but as soon as you flip directions for pug, it'll start working its way out.
I guess all pugs are like that.
Yeah.
The reverse.
Well, some of them just go straight out, like you continuous feed. But this one's nice because you have this, you can put 30 to 35 pounds in here, flip on the vacuum to de-air it, and then that whole bit of clay is ready to go. So you can make clay from scratch and don't have to wait 6 months for it to age, and then use it right away.
Wow.
So you could do small batch clays in here. That's one reason I got it.
My friend Jonathan Martin, who has recently passed, had black oak, and he used an auger, used a pug mill. I only saw them doing it once. They'd just be cramming it in here, and they'd be shooting out the other side. And they were doing I think they were ordering like 3 or 4 tons a week because they were doing orders for Magnolia.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, I
nuts.
know about Magnolia.
Yeah, that's Waco. That's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did ask where you're all from and everything.
Yeah, we're from Waco. I actually knew Joanna in college,
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
and Maya's friends with her daughter.
So here's like some pugged clay just to give you an idea what it looks like. So it just comes out in a nice tube.
Yeah.
And then if you're really producing, you can just measure, okay, 1.5 inches is a pound. That's what a mug is.
Yeah.
You just cut.
Yeah.
You can throw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Really
already
easy.
in a good cylinder. And I guess anyway, it's not oriented in any direction. Like when you wedge, it has it
No,
all in a
it's-
spiral. It's just,
I don't notice that it has that,
yeah,
but
I wouldn't think so.
again, the de-airing is key because it takes all that extra air out. It pulls those molecules together to make it tighter so that it's great for throwing.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Are all pugs under pressure?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's not under pressure until you de-air, then it's a negative pressure. Because it's just mixing in the barrel.
Okay.
But when you do the vacuum, you seal everything off, make sure everything's tight, and then you can watch that gauge go up where it's kind of just pulling all that air out of there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Where to next? I want to honor your wife and knock her this way. Oh, look at that little guy. Okay, what are these?
These are the bungled jungle.
Tell me about it.
They are a Salida staple. They've been around for 25, 30 years, really.
Okay.
They're just whimsical creatures. I
All
think they come out of the imagination of the owners, of the makers, I mean.
Are they various makers? It's not all you.
It's a husband and wife team.
Oh, it's not you guys. Okay.
No, they're a foam core interior, and then they do a latex cover, and then they use wire, epoxy. I think there's something like 12 or 13 ingredients in here.
Oh, interesting.
Super lightweight.
Okay.
But you'll find these all over the U.S. in dentists' offices and, you know.
Bungle jungle. That's fun. So do you carry other people's stuff too? It's not just y'all's?
Yeah, we have about 12 different artists in here.
Okay.
Mostly from our area, a little bit more regional, some of them.
Okay.
But all of these people are longtime potters.
Okay.
Been established for, you know, that's their career kind of thing.
Okay.
So we like to feature them for that.
Could we feature them as we go around?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Tell me a little bit about Wayne.
So Wayne Petefish is an interesting guy. He's in Grand Junction. He actually used to run a clay supply business out there. And because nobody can get clay on the western slope.
Okay.
Anyways, long story short, he eventually was like, I just want to make pottery. So he sold that all off and just went back to making pots. But he does soda fire, reduction. I don't know that he teaches, but yeah, he's been living out there a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's Wayne.
Beautiful. And this is all Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay.
I like it. He's Wayne Petefish, but he goes by Red Hawk Pottery.
Oh,
That's his
okay.
name.
Okay.
That's his business name. And you can see the logo here, RH.
Come on.
But isn't that a nice
It's
surface?
so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd handle it, but I'd be afraid breaking it. Handling this too.
And then he also does this chino here with kind of just a crazy splatter design. Kind of fun.
And these tankards are his too?
Nope, that's an artist, Greg Maxwell.
Okay. Oh,
And he's the faraway guy. He's in Kansas.
okay.
Yeah, high school
Oh.
pottery teacher. Does football, I think. Volleyball, okay.
Okay.
And but just loves to do clay
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, these are electric cone 6.
Are you serious?
And he worked for years, he said, trying to get that blue rateel look in an
this is
oxidation
the-
setting. So,
This is the Simon Leach. Well, I learned
the way
this
he
from
wires
Simon.
it. Yeah, pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we've got Judy Arnold here. She
Okay.
does birds and wall art. She's in Crestone.
Look at
and-
these young folks.
Yeah,
here.
that's our early days. That's when we started our pottery shop.
That's so fun. This is when the Maverick Potter became the Maverick Potter.
That's right.
Origin story.
So my son there, he was just 1 at that time, and now he's 13.
Oh my goodness.
So it's not truly the origin because we've been around 17 years,
Yeah.
but that was when we opened the shop that was up the street for a long
Okay.
time. That was our location. This is our 4th location.
Really? All
Yeah.
in Salida.
Yep.
Okay.
Always on the hunt for the best spot.
This is the best spot, right
I
there.
agree. It's great.
Wow.
Yeah. I love that other spot because it was so big. We had plenty of room for everything. And we had like 25, 30 artists, big classes.
Yeah, yeah.
But the building needs repair, and it's a long story. But this landed in our lap the right moment, you know, and we're like, we're doing it. Plus, we know the landlords, so it was a good fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then we've got Bridget Egley does these fish here, and she
Oh,
also
wow.
started doing some wall pieces too. And each of these trout are a species that is in Colorado.
Yeah, this is what's in the tank where we're staying, the pond where we're staying. At least I think it is.
Her background's interesting. She's Swiss born, moved to Leadville, right?
Came to the States to do dog sled racing.
Dog sled racing. Yeah, I forgot
Are
about
you
all that.
kidding?
No, it's really. And then she ended up doing cattle drives.
Oh, wow.
She just retired from that about 2 years ago.
Did you say cattle driving?
Cattle drives, and she would take her horse down to Texas and participate in cattle
Yeah.
And her last name, Egley, the root of that is fish. In her Swiss run.
So cool.
Yeah.
Is this the Wall of Fame right here?
This is kind of a mix of all of our artists here.
Okay.
It's just kind of a fun display.
I love this. Karen's Pots and Glass, she has like in her hallway has this a big thing like this. Her favorite mugs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, neat. Who's this right here? This is you.
That's me.
This is your signature move right here, or one of them anyway.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do 3 different colors on top of the chino.
Uh-huh.
And my goal is to get them to melt enough so that they'll pull down.
That's a
And
close
this one
call right
was
there.
pretty close, right? So, but yeah, it's fun. It looks kind of like peacock flower,
Yeah.
or it could, or peacock feather.
Is this one of your origin? This glaze that's on
Balloons.
top of the chino?
The chino here is a Malcolm Davis chino,
Okay.
classic recipe.
What about this on top here? Is that of your making?
I mean, that design, absolutely, yeah. That's me.
So, oh, it's several different glazes. layered on. That's neat.
It's like a blue, purple, and a red,
Okay.
and they all blend together real nice.
Okay.
And that way you get that whole variety of color in deep inside there.
The extent of my glazing knowledge is John Britt's book on Cone 5 mid-range glazes.
It's a great place to start.
It's awesome. I
Yeah.
went through there and I listed every element that he had, spent $500 or $600 buying all of them, and then just mixed to my heart's content for about a year.
That's good.
It was super fun. I learned. He's the master.
Yeah, this was a good firing. I had the colors that I like. I like it when the chino turns golden, sort of. And then you get little patches of orange come through. Like on this one, you can kind of see. And it's what I love about chino is it does take on that whole variety. This is just one glaze, except for the dots. And it just depends on where it's in the kiln, or how long it took to dry before you put it in the kiln, or how humid it is in your studio. There's just like a whole variety of factors that affect the final look.
Wow.
And then also the firing, like, well, is it a pocket where it gets more reduction? More reduction, you're going to get more of this carbonized greenish gray look.
So my pottery journey started in 2018, and I took a couple classes where we had a reduction kiln, and that's the extent. So this is varsity.
Right on, man.
JB.
Well, and these other 2 displays are also my work.
Okay.
Again, all cone 10 reduction.
Okay.
And so this is more my white stoneware. Well, it's a brown stoneware, but my white glaze. Whereas chino, all this is on a porcelain.
Okay.
And I use you could call it a dirty porcelain,
Okay.
because it has a little bit of sand to give you body.
Okay.
But this white glaze is so pretty too, because the iron comes through in the glaze. And this neutral color just, I don't know,
Oh man, that's so nice.
it looks so pretty.
That feels Colorado to me.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm looking at a horizon.
Well, and for people buying it too, I think that it matches with a lot of decor.
Yeah.
It's a little more neutral. And you can tell this area got a little hot because the dots are starting to pull a little bit. Like here's a good one. See how it's kind of moving?
Oh.
So there's like, I try to get that to happen, but if you go too hard, then the glaze just comes right off. So it's like a fine line of where to stop the kiln. Here's much more subtle. But same thing, see how there's all this orange here? This is the same glaze there,
Wow.
less orange. And that's simply because of the thickness of the glaze.
Okay.
There's Rutile in there, and Rutiles will give you that orange color.
Okay. I think Rutile, I think blue, but I guess that's
Right, and this is the blue Rutile glaze.
okay. So not all Rutile is blue Rutile. When I think Rutile
Right.
is an element.
That's like the classic though. People love blue Rutile glazes. And so do I, because look at this. I mean, just like that is so pretty. Plus you get this like little orange cloud layer right there. It's just really cool.
So my friend Lucas McCain in Fort Worth, he says, you always sell more blue pots than you sell anything else. Is that your? It's true. It's a secret. It's the secret.
That's why if you look in John Britt's book, there's Cash Blue.
Yeah. Is that what
Cash blue.
Oh, is that what it's for?
I think it's in there, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know Cash Blue. I didn't know that was why it was called
Yeah.
Cash Blue.
It's going to sell it to farmers market. We're going to do it.
They are so nice. Okay. What about Craig Kitzman?
Craig, he is, well, he was local. He's Buena Vista. He
Hey,
actually
good.
recently moved back to Wisconsin to help with family.
Okay.
But he's a career potter. He actually worked for Rowe Pottery. I'm not sure what town in Wisconsin that is, but he was like 30 years.
Is it?
30 years being a potter there. So he knows how
Okay.
to make, like his forms are very distinct to himself, you know,
Yeah.
the craftsmanship of each piece, just, yeah.
Unbelievable. Neat. Okay.
It's pretty fun watching him throw because he can do 100 pieces and finish the 100 pieces from the day before, and then he
Yeah.
can just crank it out. Yeah.
I'm blanking.
But
McKinsey.
all this is him.
Warren McKinsey apparently was like that too. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I know his work, but I don't know how Warren was.
I just heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of my friends went up there on a road trip and got one of his pieces. They like put out 3 a day, and they don't announce when they're putting it out because they want to make sure
Give
it's
people a
not
chance?
just not
my
everybody
gosh.
just snapping.
I
them
get
up.
that. I get that.
Yeah. So cool. Okay. This is you too?
And this is, yeah.
Little butter? Uh-huh.
I call
Yeah,
them
it's
mountain
perfect.
box
Okay.
because it's got the little mountain scene, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
put your butter in there. And these
I
are a
love
good
it.
item for us. We like doing the butter boxes.
Cool.
This green and blue and the red and blue, this was my first color scheme I did when I started out years ago. And I still keep it today. This is Cone 6 electric.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
Kind of have the landscape thing going on.
So what is this one right here? Is that one of your design glazes?
The blue?
Yeah.
No, it's a recipe you can get off Glazy.
Glazy, okay. Wow, so nice. I had one like that. It was Jen's Juicy Fruit, not the iron, but the other one. And I got it to do that, and then I can't get it to do it again.
No?
No. So I screwed something up, obviously. at the
Check your
beginning.
materials, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you, one of the things that really fascinated me in college was the reduction reds.
Okay.
And so these are also, Cone 10 reduction.
Okay.
And without the reduction, you're not going to get the red. It's all
Okay.
about converting the copper
Yes.
with the lack of oxygen in the environment to get the red. And so when we moved here and I was able to build my own kiln, it was really exciting because I'm like, I can do copper reds, man. And
Did you nail it when you got it? Could you do it?
it took a while to get
Yeah.
it just right.
Huh.
Yeah, you don't want to over reduce. But this one's a pretty one because you get this kind of floating look in here. And then I put a purple blue on top so that it'll blend into it.
Now, when you're saying reduction, you're reducing the amount of oxygen in the kiln. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Would you mind explaining that just real quick, and we can grab it on camera so we can?
Yeah.
How does reduction work? Is it you have a fuel source? This is not electricity. You're burning something.
So that's why you do a gas kiln. So gas kilns, you can control the environment by changing the damper, the airflow on the gas on the burners. And so when you're in reduction, you're below the amount that there's enough oxygen to really burn efficiently.
Okay.
And so to make an effect with a glaze, you keep it in reduction all the way from, it's called body reduction, to the finish. And you have to hold it in reduction that whole time. There's a lot of variances in terms of firing schedules and stuff, but the key is there's just not enough oxygen to fully combust your flame. And you can tell because you might open up the peephole and there's a big flame licking out.
Oh.
Because it's looking for oxygen.
It's trying to eat up that oxygen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's trying to get it.
Huh.
So if you open your damper more and that flame goes away, you know you're in a neutral or an oxidative environment.
Okay. Reduction is one side, oxidative is the other side.
Yep. So
And they
electric
produce-
kilns are all oxidation because you don't have a flame to combust the oxygen.
Okay.
I don't know if I explained that very well, but
Well, it'll play well. That's
yeah,
fun.
right on.
That's neat.
Right?
So reduction is what makes those reds really red.
Because you're converting the copper.
Is that why you can't really get any good reds in electric kiln? Or it's really hard to get a good red?
It's hard to, but nowadays there's so much good glaze chemistry and research that you can get some pretty nice reds.
Okay. And
It's just all
glazes?
about the elements, though.
Okay. Wow, that's nice.
Because like here's a red, but very different, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
That's more iron oxide that goes into that.
Neat. Okay.
But I've seen some, like you can use a mason stain
Uh-huh.
and create a glaze, and it's going to be a nice red. But it's not
It's not that.
Cone 10 reduction red.
Yeah. Well, the
Potters out there know what I'm talking about.
yeah, they will. Well, anyone that's in the Cone 10, Cone 12, like the high fire people, it's almost a class. It's the next level up. Like I got into this because it was therapy for me. It was a stress reliever, and I didn't go to school for it. Although I took 2 classes with Paul McCoy in Waco, who's a good,
Nice.
yeah, legit.
I just wanted to show you this
show
one.
me this.
This was a tester in my last firing. So I was trying a satin black with a liner glaze. This is a recipe came from a potter in Australia.
Okay.
But it's so pretty. You've got these little gold flecks inside there.
Oh wow.
But anyways, this one was a happy experiment. It turned out real cool, I think.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Neat. And did we hit Christy? We haven't hit Chris and Sydney yet.
Yeah, Chris and Sydney Argenta. They live in Crestone, and they are a team that make fun, kooky stuff.
Yeah.
Face bowls is how they started. This was kind of their first idea. But what I love is the detail
Yeah, they put
and the design work. And it's all hand building, nothing on the wheel.
Oh, really? Is this their firing, or is this one they did with you?
This is all them right here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
This is
crazy.
you or is this that?
I did that one. That's a
How
soda
did you do
soda
that?
piece.
That's really
A lot of clay. Is that 2 that you flipped over?
It is plus a coil in the middle to make it tall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
wow.
This clicked off for 19 seconds. It'll flip back on, but the audio's still going.
Okay.
There we go.
But I like where the Argentas are going with their work with these little
Yeah, no
creatures.
doubt. You like the whimsical, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Do you read a lot of fiction, whimsical stuff? Are you a big
Not
reader?
really.
Okay.
It's just, put your ideas into clay
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You might enjoy the Bungle Jungle music set. That's a classic thing here. It
Are
lights
you-
up at night too, which is fun.
Okay. They don't have the Toy Story thing coming to life at night, do they?
You never know, man. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And then we've got 2 more artists here. Lynn Hull, she is in Denver, and we don't have a whole lot of her work at the moment to show you, but this is kind of her signature wildflowers. And then this, I think, is so pretty. These are
wow.
aspens,
Oh, wow.
all hand painted.
They did some work.
But usually we have mugs and everything else, But what she started with was these chili peppers. That was kind of her early design back in the 90s.
That's cute.
And she still makes them today.
Okay.
But she's a full-time potter. And just to give you the backstory, it's kind of fun. When we moved to Denver in 1995 or 6,
Okay.
I was really looking for a place to do clay, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's a pottery co-op there called Castle Clay.
Okay.
And there was actually room for me to be an associate so I could get my hands in clay, but not full member, But that's how I got started in Denver doing clay back in the 90s. And then Lynn is part of that collective.
No way. Was
Yeah.
she there now? Was she there
She's
then?
still there, yeah. She's been
Okay.
doing stuff since the 90s.
Wow.
Anyways, long story short, I got hired working in the beer business for a long time. That was my other background.
Okay.
And take a 10-year pause button, right?
Uh-huh.
And,
Like brewing beer? Like the chemistry of brewing beer and stuff?
I was always on the sales and service side.
Okay.
Yep. But I worked for New Belgium for
Okay.
a long time. And, but anyways, long story short, we were like, all right, we're going to start our business. We're going to move to Salida, open a gallery, da-da-da-da. And then a couple years later, Lynn shows up and says, hey, you want to sell some of my pottery? And it was like, absolutely. You were one of the first people that helped me get going in the
Right.
clay industry back in the 90s.
Right.
And so, of course, I'm going to sell your work.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
she was one of the people that helped me. She showed me how to fire the kilns and
Okay.
do that whole thing.
So that was like, I thought you went to university for that, for ceramics.
I did, but like when you take a big pause,
Right,
every
right.
kiln's a little different.
Right, okay.
And you've got to have training on each kiln so you know how they fire right.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess up other people's work.
Right,
Because
okay.
a lot of those kilns are shared.
Okay.
So, but anyway, she showed me the
That's
ropes, and to have her come back into my life full circle, 20 years later or whatever
Yeah.
it was, pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Friendships are real. I love it.
Yeah. And last one here is Bill Wilson. He is a full-time potter. He's in Manitou Springs now, and he's also a guy that does Shino work.
Wow.
And
Manitou Springs is outside Colorado Springs? Where's
Yeah,
Manitou?
it's basically Colorado Springs.
Okay.
It's right on the mouth of the canyon as you're going up.
Right, okay.
His Shinos are a little different from what I do, but
I know,
he's
it's something else.
got a unique style to his work. I really like
Crawling?
it.
Is that crawling or is that texture?
Texture.
That's texture, okay.
Yeah. And he has his, instead of me splattering with dots, he does this more controlled,
That's nice.
but it's really pretty. A little bit of carbon trapping in there. Like these pictures are real pretty.
Good night.
So again, same thing, Shino. See how it's more reduced
Uh-huh.
versus this one here. Kind of hard to see with the lighting. But this one has a lot of beautiful color.
That is something else.
But see, copper red. There you go.
There he is. Okay.
That's pretty.
Wow. Well, thank you for that. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody?
This Abby Lou here.
Abby Lou, we did miss her.
Yeah. She lives down in Howard, which is just down the canyon, but she's a Salida artist.
Okay.
Moved up from Austin a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
Was a full-time
Okay.
doing clay down there, teaching and all that stuff.
Uh-huh. Do you get a lot of that? People relocating just to be here in the beauty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It changed everything.
It changed everything.
Yeah. Because we were like slamming busy in our town.
Before that.
No, during the pandemic.
Oh. Were y'all allowed
Everybody
to
was escaping the cities and remote working, remote teaching their kids, living in the mountains, camping, whatever. And our shop, I mean, it was a blessing because
Yeah.
we were just busy making good sales, but it was
Yeah.
like, dang, this is like weird. And so now we're kind of correcting back to normalcy,
Okay.
a few years later.
But local leadership let everything kind of keep going as mostly normal.
Yeah, we still had our precautions,
Sure,
with masking
sure.
and all that stuff. And that's why we started closing the street to give bump outs for the restaurants and have space for people to walk.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Win for you right here.
Yeah.
This main drag, yeah.
Mhm, absolutely.
Wow.
It's nice.
So cool.
I've got one more to show you real
Yeah,
quick.
show me.
This is Monroe Metal, and it's
Oh.
Jamie Monroe is his name. And he's a blacksmith, just working out of his home studio down in Howard. All these bells are handmade from scratch. Wow.
That's so cool.
They have lovely tones too.
What was that?
Reclaimed compressed gas cylinder.
Okay. Oh, is that right? Huh.
That's how he started. I think he uses a lot of iron pipe now because he does so many, but that's what he did. He repurposes as much as he can.
Yeah, repurposed rebar.
Well,
That's
I had
so
a
cool.
I had a professor who was quoting her professor said, "Metal is soft and clay is hard," because most metal that you find is recycled from something.
Mm-hmm.
It could be something from yesteryear, like 1,000
Yeah.
years ago, or it could be
This is
rebar.
I like this too. This is cable from a ski lift up in
No
Breckenridge.
way. And they just kind of unfoiled it.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Those are pretty popular just because there are so many skiers up here.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh,
Well, Mark, this is a treat. Thank you.
Good.
Thank
I'm glad
you
you
for showing
enjoyed
us
it.
around. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, that was awesome.